Hey guys, it's Mike here with Grow Indoors 365. Today is December 17th. It is Sunday. I hope you're all enjoying your nice weekend. I hope you guys are all getting ready for the holidays. I just wanted to bring you a quick update on what's going on in the Grow Tent. I wanted to say hello, and I wanted to tell you guys something special. I have finally, down below is the list of everything you need besides the reservoirs, okay? Everything you will need: tubing, air pump, lighting, okay? Rock wool cubes, clay pebbles, so much more, okay? There's a ton down below. I'm gonna go over the list in just a second, but I wanted you to know that the list is finally available for all you people throughout the year. Thousands of people, thousands of fans, thousands of grow indoor enthusiasts. The list is finally available. Make sure to click down below. Make sure to go get your equipment. If you have further questions, make sure you contact me and let me know, and I'll make sure to help you out. All right? All right, guys, let's get back to this. So, since last weekend, a lot has happened here. Okay, for whatever reason, you guys know I have one pod here with 2 heads of lettuce. I don't even know how that happened, but I love it. It actually is doing fantastic. Everything is doing good. Everything is looking good. These are all, fortunately and unfortunately, these are some of the things that have germinated. And I realize these are actually different than some of these other ones, and these are different than those. But it's a lot of butter lettuce, but I kind of wanted something more crunchy, and unfortunately I only have this. But I love the little different color differentiation and the quality of the lettuce. It's fantastic. It's beautiful colors. I got that going on. I got this butter lettuce right here. It's looking good, real good. Let's take a look at the roots. They're looking really nice. I actually just fed these plants, all of them, today. Okay. If you guys remember, look how beautiful this guy is. Next video, I'm for sure showing you guys. This guy in a week will be like way bigger. Isn't it so beautiful? Honestly, when I watch these guys grow up, it's literally like watching a child of your own grow up. It's just so interesting, and just by doing what I just did, just like this, the aroma of a basil leaf is just unbelievable. I personally love basil for many different reasons, and I mean, wow, this smell it's intoxicating. I love it. I can't wait to actually put it on pizzas, put it in my salad. Just literally, I like to go in here and just pick it off the stem and like literally eat it. But I think actually, not maybe a week, but maybe 2 weeks, this will be ready for a cloning. And I will go over it step by step on how I clone this little guy to make, just from one plant, we might be able to get 2 or 3 additional plants, and we will follow their progress. Some of these small little purple basils, they're not doing fantastic. This one's not doing like awesome due to the fact that it's on this edge here. And the way that, as you can see here, we're just missing some roots because it's the way that the water kind of runs. It's really weird. I might have to just like put more water and see what happens from there. But got some of this purple basil. It's coming along. It might be a slow grower, but it'll still grow. I might have to just probably water it from the top here. As you can see right down below, there's some little guys that try to grow, but this one overpowered them. I got these like this certain type of lettuce right here. It grows pretty funky and interesting. It's different than this one, as you can see there as a comparison. Here's another comparison right there, but they're cool. This is going to be a good little batch. Also a small little variety right here on this other third one, and I got my dark purple lettuce, dark purple basil right there. Now, also in the last episode I had all those microgreens. They were broccoli. I actually just cleaned it today, got rid of the dirt, got rid of everything. I mean, if you don't eat those guys in like about 6 to 8 days, they get too big, they fall over, and the dirt just gets way too dry, because during the transition period of like watering for the first like 3 days or so, and then maybe on the 4th day once you uncover them, the soil is pretty moist, but over time, if it's like 3-4 days more, the dirt is going to get super dry. They're going to start falling over. They literally just dry out like like anything else would. I totally understand why the last time I tried it, the first time I tried it on the paper towel, why it dried out how it did. Now, okay, let me talk to you guys about what's going on. All right, I'm gonna keep the camera, just kind of keep flowing through here and just keep talking because you guys don't want to see my mug. Now, down below, guys, okay, first of all, make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. My name is Mike. I'm an indoor grower. I grow hydroponically all year round. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the bell to get notifications every single week when I post a video. All right? And make sure to share with friends and family that are interested in indoor hydroponic growing. Not just hydroponic, but overall just indoor growing. Now, guys, finally, for all the people that have been asking me on all the many different videos, Mike, when are you going to finally put up the list? Because a lot of the people get here from one huge video that has over 124,000 views that I made over a year ago. It's an A to Z guide of helping you guys understand how I go about going to building a reservoir, germinating seeds, what everything means, all the different components in a hydroponic grow operation on your, inside your home. So down below also, in the description, besides the fact that I got a subscribe button there, you know what I mean? Let's be friends, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tune in every single week. Now right below that is a list of the products that I use and that you will need to grow hydroponics. Okay, I got a link to the best air pump that I use, specifically the General Hydroponic one. The best air pump there is. It's this guy right here. Okay, it is the quietest and it is the least heat sensitive, and what I mean by that is it doesn't put off a lot of heat like many of the other pumps that I've used or tried over the last 2 years as I've built this little setup here. Okay, so this is my favorite out of multiple pumps that I've tried. This is the one I use. The link is right down below. The grow tent. This is the grow tent that I use. I believe it's like a 48 across. Okay, and I think it's like 70 something high. Down below there's a grow tent link that I want you to check out. The lights, okay, the link down below, I use these fluorescent grow lights, okay, these T5s. These are the link down below is linked to the exact grow lights that I use, so make sure you check that out. Next is Rockwell cubes. Now, you got your Rockwell cube, okay. The prices also that I mentioned in the links down below, they're some of the better pricing online that I found that I linked down below. So make sure you grab those. It's good to grab like, I don't know, 50 to 100. It's well worth it because when you're doing like 1 or 2 or you get into more tubs, they go pretty quickly. Also, especially when you're germinating, a decent amount at one time. Not all, for example, 9 by 3, 27. Not all 27 are going to germinate properly into a head of lettuce, so you might need to do 35, so some might not germinate properly, so definitely need your Rockwell. Now, the Clonex solution, okay, this is the one I use right here. This is the quart, and that's the one down below. It's linked to Clonex. This is what helps with the root development. Okay, it's a fantastic product. I've been using it for a while. You do a little bit. Remember, in my earlier videos, I show you guys when I soak these Rockwell cubes, and that's what I do. I put a little bit of that Clonex in there, and also it's a solution that we use to dip the roots when we slice them off to actually clone, for example, the basil that I will be cloning in the next few weeks. After the Clonex, we have the black mesh net pots. Okay, these are the black mesh net pots. Now, the link down below is the best ones that I found online. You want ones, let me just show you real quick. You want ones that have this little brim, that have this little like additional perimeter, as you can see there. You see this little piece right here? Okay, you want that because in my videos when I show you guys on how to go about creating your reservoirs, we're using a 2-inch rounded attachment to drill this piece out. Now when you do a 2-inch to put that through, you want a 3-inch round net pot to be able to sit really well right into that reservoir. So make sure you get the 3-inch right there. After that, let me see, so we did the net pods, we got the clay pebbles. The link down below is the exact same clay pebbles that I use. These are the clay pebbles. Basically they just hold the entire growing medium They hold it in place, and you definitely want those. So the link is down below for that. The Hydroponic Nutrients, again, the same exact Botanicare ones that I use. The link is right down below. It's going to provide you, it's a fantastic price though. I'm actually going to have to pick it up myself. You got the grow, the base, and the bloom. All three are very useful natural derivatives of a liquid nutrient that is used and is necessary for your plants to thrive. So you definitely want to go out and grab that. Right underneath that is the Eco Plus 8-inch air stone. If you guys aren't familiar with the air stone is, let me just remind you, inside there, okay, what's creating all those bubbles is the air stone. Okay, it's a stone that is basically through the tubing here. It's connected to the air pump. It pumps air right into the air stone, and it creates the bubbles, which is providing oxygen to the roots to allow the plants to mature properly and evolve as they do. So you definitely want to get that, and I would stress to get the 8-inch one and nothing less, because I think the 8-inch, depending on how big of the reservoirs you're going, I mean, I use an 8-inch. I think, you know, I think that's the best bang for your buck also. Next under that is the BPA, the BPA free tubing. You know, some people are like, oh, you know, you're not using so-and-so BPA, you're not using, well, these are actually food grade tubs, okay? At the bottom, if you actually do some research on the type of recycling material that's used and so forth, depending on the number, that means that it's not as hazardous as other ones, or it's actually okay to use for food. Secondary, the reason why I do actually use a BPA free tubing is because this is actually inside the water, okay, and it's being worked from the pump and also the air stone. So there's a lot of movement here, and it's also sitting in the water. So you know what? For a little more pricing, get the black one, get the clear one, whatever one you want. But just do a BPA free. I mean, what is it going to cost you? $5 more extra? Just do the BPA free. I recommend it. Underneath that is the pH liquid control. What that is, if you actually click the link, you will see basically when we add nutrients, when we first add the water, okay, the pH is a certain level. On top of that, once we add the nutrients in here, the pH is modified. Now from there, you want to check your pH with, there's also a pH meter. It's a digital water quality tester. The link is down below also. Make sure to check that out. And once you add those things in your water, you're going to check with the meter what the pH is. It could be super high, it could be super low. So you're going to need to take the pH liquid control kit and be able to modify the pH level. And you want to get it to maybe around like 6.7 to like 7.1 or 2. This will give you a really good quality of water that will allow your plants to flourish inside a well pH'd water base. Okay, so all those links are down below. And also, last thing is this little guy right here. Okay, what that is the humidity monitor. Okay, it provides the current temperature inside the tent as well as the humidity. This way you kind of understand on how to go about controlling the temperature inside your tent. So again, those are all the things that I currently use. Make sure to click the links down below to get your stuff, because I mean, we're heading into the winter over here in the Northeast. I want to make sure you guys are growing well. I want to make sure you guys know what you're doing in regards to setting up a little setup like this. You know what I mean? I'm living the dream over here with these 3 beautiful setups. There's so much more to come. I'm going to be growing down here just a little bit. I got a couple things in the works about germinating, and I have a secondary tent that I'm about to set up. So much more to come. I'm super stoked. Again, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to give me the thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment down below, and hit the links down below to get all your supplies, everything that I'm currently using in my grow setup. Guys, I want to thank you again. I hope you have a fantastic week coming up, and keep on growing.